What's going on guys, Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the One Punch Life Saitama statue. This is the Banpresto One Punch Man Saitama statue. I recently reviewed the Grandista Saitama, so check that video out if you haven't already. One Punch Man is equal parts action and comedy, so I wanted two statues of Saitama to represent both sides of his character. And we'll be doing a side-by-side of the two a little later in this video. Popping up on the screen now are some of the figures I have in hand and will be reviewing here on the channel. So if there's a certain review that you'd like to see first, just let me know down in the comments and I'll make that video next. And if you're not already, go and subscribe so you don't miss on any of those videos. I don't have my eye on any more One Punch Man statues at the moment, but if they make a metal bat or even a cool Genos, I'll probably pick those up. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And here's the top. Now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we have everything unboxed, Saitama does come fully assembled, we just have to attach him to the base stand. There's a peg for his foot to key into, and his cape will rest on this back part. And it's his back leg that has the hole to attach into the base. Alright, now that we have everything fully assembled, let's go ahead and take a closer look. Overall, this is another incredible One Punch Man statue. I love the pose and design, and the simple face is perfect. Everything's extremely well sculpted, and they nailed Saitama's goofy nature. Starting off with his hero costume, the gloves and boots have a shinier finish, making them look like rubber. They sculpted the creases across his toes and around his ankles and wrists, giving them a more realistic, worn-in look. The deeper red matches the Grandista Saitama, and they nailed the sculpt and design. They also did a great job sculpting his jumpsuit. We can see the various creases and folds throughout, and his muscular build is being concealed underneath the suit. I love how the suit looks baggier on Saitama when he's not in his serious mode, and they did a great job capturing that effect here. The belt has a pretty simple design, but I like the gold finish on his buckle. The collar is also really well done, and I love the large design of the zipper. I mentioned in my Grandista review, I love the look of Saitama's white cape, and they nailed the flow and design here as well. They did a great job capturing the ripples and movement throughout, and it actually looks like fabric. The grocery bags also came out great. We can see the tension in the bag as they're being held up by the handles. They did a great job sculpting them to look full as if they actually have weight and volume to them. Although they didn't sculpt all the individual items in the bags, on the top we can see some oranges, some green onions, and a box of freshly wrapped meat. Lastly, they nailed Saitama's face and head sculpt and perfectly captured his expression. His ears are well detailed, and I love the decals they use for his eyes and eyebrows. There is a slight seam line across the center of his head from where they sculpted his face and head separately. It's only really noticeable if you're looking at the statue top down. You can't see it from far away, so it doesn't really bother me personally, but I thought it'd be worth mentioning. Overall, this is another great Saitama statue, and I'm really glad to add it to my collection. Alright, and now for the size of the statue. Saitama stands around 7 3/4 inches, or about 19.5 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop, and here it is next to a Funko Out of Box. Here it is next to the Masterlized Land of Waves Naruto, as well as the Masterlized Plus Krillin. Here it is next to the McFarlane Toys Superman for Tomorrow. And here it is next to the McFarlane Toys Silver Surfer. And lastly, here it is next to the Grandista Saitama. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments if you like the One Punch Life or the Grandista Saitama better. And since you made it this far into the video, go and check out one of the two popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube's recommending just for you, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.